So some of you may be wondering, and I wanted to give a shout out to my new subscriber. I now have 2 subscribers. I know, it's amazing, right? But yeah, I've been gone for a little while. The reason why was I was working on another video that had to be temporarily scrapped. I'm probably gonna make it soon after because it does relate to the video that you're about to see. But I was trying to import that footage onto my computer, and for some reason it wouldn't work. I have no idea why. I hope this one will as I'm recording. But also, when I was trying to, because I was running out of hard drive space, I was trying to add another hard drive, and somehow my motherboard got fried, and so I decided, you know what, I want to upgrade my whole computer. So I did that, and then later on school and all that got way harder and came on top of each other and all that. So yeah, in general it's been kind of crazy for me, and I'm here now, so let's get into it. What if I told you that there was a man, no, a boy, who trolled the entire internet and even trolled the trolls? Today we are going to be talking about Eric Douglace, also known as the guy who instigated a war against Justin Bieber haters. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer before jumping into this. There will be some derogatory words thrown around, words that were okay back then but are most certainly not now. Words like this word. I'm gonna bleep out as much as I can because, YouTube. But, keep in mind, do not go out and cancel these people because, again, this was a completely different time. People's sense of humors change as time goes on. I'm not promoting or saying that these words are okay because they're not. I mean, they're not. But I'm just letting you know, as a viewer, before jumping into it. Again, I'm going to try to bleep out as much as possible. I also want to give another disclaimer. I know it takes forever for this video to get started, I'm sorry, but this was probably the hardest video I ever had to make, and probably is going to be the hardest video that I'll make in the future. Now, who knows? Maybe there'll be another video that tops this one, but so far, this is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Because every time I began to discover something, it would lead to 6 other leads, or so. There was always like a twist or a turn to the story. Interviews that hardly got any views I found. Other videos that I found that no one knew about, I found. And so it took me weeks to really learn about this situation. And in the end, you're just gonna have to see for yourself because this is wild. It gets wild. So let's just jump right in. It is 2010 on YouTube. The internet and culture are completely different landscape. I mean, you have to keep in mind 2010 YouTube and the internet in 2010 was still a baby. It was new. Justin Bieber was taking the world by storm, and the response button was still a feature on the platform. More on that later. If you were like me and you grew up in the 2000s and the early 2010s, you know how much Justin Bieber was hated. He was one of the most hated musicians and artists and creators and personalities ever, really. Keep in mind, we are talking about this Justin Bieber, not this Justin Bieber. Stark contrast with each other. It was kind of natural. It was kind of like a natural feeling that everyone had, but the main reasons I think people hated him was, first off, his music sucked. I mean, it really did. I mean, his video before YouTube Rewind, I think 2019, 2018, it was the most disliked video of all time. So, yeah. And the fact that he was a child that made 14-year-old girls flip out, making him a huge celebrity, was another thing people hated. Justin was hated so much that someone literally threw a bottle at him on stage. More on that later.
But yeah, I just want to see everybody because I love you guys. But ow, that didn't feel good. I don't know why she just threw that at me.
With people sending all this hate towards Justin, the fangirls started to come out of the woodwork to defend him. But in this case, it was a fan boy that came out to defend him when he was getting all this hate. And this video that he would come out to defend Justin Bieber in was a declaration of war against Justin Bieber haters, and it was dropped on October 6, 2010. Here's the video.
Hello Justin Bieber haters. This video is an open declaration of war to all you freaks, you metal-loving fuckheads, okay? Over the last 6 months, I'm sure you know what's been going on, but Justin Bieber fans and Justin Bieber himself has been receiving a lot of hate, and we've had people disliking Justin Bieber's videos. For example, one of my favorite Justin Bieber videos, One Time, has received more dislikes than likes, and, you know, the people who are disliking it are just a bunch of idiots who are jealous of Justin, and everybody knows that, okay? But, you know, it's not a joke anymore, okay? We tried to tell all the Justin Bieber fans and are receiving, like, threats and stuff on our profile page, and we're having people say that we suck and that we deserve to die for our musical tastes, and it's just stupid, okay? It's not even, it's not a joke, and you don't even get anything out of this. So, you know, we've tried to tell you guys to stop, we've tried to nicely ignore you, we've tried to do everything we can, but you don't seem to respond, okay? So, here's the deal, Justin Bieber haters. You have 14 days to take down all the groups geared towards hating Justin. You've got 14 days to take down all the videos geared towards hating Justin. You've got 14 days to take down all the websites geared towards hating Justin. And if you don't take the websites down, we will start, and the videos, the websites, or the groups down, I'm going to start to find out who you guys are. And within about 8 hours from making this video, I'm going to purchase a domain name, and this website will be for all the special Justin Bieber haters who think it's okay to comment on our profiles with death threats and stuff. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get your IP, and I can get this information. We're going to find out who you are, the users of the IP, where you live, and we're going to get your photo, and we're going to blast it on the internet, okay? All on our site. It will be full of Justin Bieber haters. It will have your phone number, your address, all this stuff. And we can get, you'll probably be getting a lot of prank calls and stuff as well, and I'm sure that's the last thing you want, okay? But I can promise you that there will be nothing good about being on this website, okay? And you're probably going to ask, how is a 14-year-old kid going to get the IP addresses of all these haters over, like, hundreds of haters on YouTube? Well, you don't know what I'm capable of, okay? I know how to hack, and I have connections to people all throughout Europe. They own botnets. They know how to keylog your computer. They know how to do all sorts of stuff. And I also, my uncle, he works for the FCC, and that's the Federal Communications Commission. Okay? Now, he has his piece of software there where I can type in your IP address, and everything I need to know about you will come up, okay? And I can put you on my website, and yeah. And by the way, to all the Justin Bieber hating websites, in 14 days from posting this video, that's in 2 weeks, we will start DDoSing your sites, okay? And your sites are gonna be history, okay? because Justin Bieber hating has to stop. And, you know, it's, as I said, it's not a joke anymore, and people are starting to get upset, frustrated and stuff. They're starting to fear for their lives because a bunch of idiots from some stupid websites are going and posting stuff saying that they're gonna kill us and that they're gonna cut our necks. And, you know, we just don't appreciate that. Okay? Now, might I add that the FCC, the company that the alphabet agency that my uncle works for, they actually have connections to the NSA, Homeland Security, and the FBI. And those agencies have the potential, have the right to put stuff down on your criminal record. And I know a lot of you are teenagers and stuff, and I'm sure that a criminal record is the last thing you'd be wanting. But I'm prepared to bring out the big guns against you stupid, tough guy Justin Bieber haters, because I've noticed, like, none of you have uploaded many videos or anything. You're just wearing these stupid, if you have uploaded videos, you're either wearing these stupid masks or you're blanking your face out, okay? So, I will reveal who you are, okay? It's not a joke anymore, and justice will be served. So, all you metal-loving Justin Bieber haters, f*** your metal music, f*** everything about you, okay? Because we're just simply not going to tolerate you, okay? Goodbye.
When people saw this, the first reaction was this kid was a crazy spoiled fanboy of Justin Bieber. Nowadays, people will see this video saying, oh, this kid is a troll. He's not serious, it's obvious. But back then, people thought he was serious. Keep in mind, this was the same year Copper Cab made Gingers Have Souls.
Gingers have souls!
And that was taken seriously by people. So people thought that he was serious. The exact same thing happened to Eric Douglace. I mean, just look at him. He fits the exact stereotype people would think of when seeing a male Justin Bieber fan. He is a skinny, high-pitched voice, braces-wearing kid who is threatening harm to other people just because they hate Justin Bieber. Eric even denied being a troll at one point, having his About section say, "Hey guys, my name's Eric and I have definitely caught Bieber fever." I love Justin so much. His videos are so excellent and his voice is so hot. I never downloaded his music either. I always purchase it via iTunes regardless. I made this video just to put an end to the Bieber hating on YouTube. I'm sick and tired of basement dwellers commenting about how stupid we are for liking his music. Just shut up already. Oh, and yes, I'm gay, and I love every second of it. I think gays and bis have a right to get married, and I'm also not a troll. Why would I want everyone to hate me? Neither is Jack Know Your Meme. Just said he was without any proof. Just said he was without any proof. Blank you. And something else of note that occurred when he was making this video was some memes that came out about it. Before this, there was another person called Jessie Slaughter, and she made a video breaking down because people were doxing and harassing her, and her father came in and said, "I'm gonna get the cyber police on you." Well, some people started making videos like that saying that he was basically making the same points because he said that one of his family members worked for the FCC and said he was gonna like hunt down people and do all that because, you know, they were harassing Justin Bieber. So yeah, there was a lot of that going on. Now, when the video dropped, it was absolutely viral. The video from the latest archive I found, the Wayback Machine, showed that the video had 1,913,000 views. Nowadays, people say, oh, 2 million views is not that much for any channel. There are now many channels that get 1 to 2 million views per video. However, 2 million views were a big deal back then. People, keep in mind, this was a completely different time in YouTube. This was so big at the time, it even made mainstream news sources. But even with all of that hate and attention Eric was getting, it would only get worse. And believe me, when I said it gets worse, it only gets worse. I already mentioned that the mainstream media talked about Eric's videos, but the response videos to Eric were when things really got interesting. In the old days of YouTube, there was a little known feature called the response button. Like, seriously guys, OG YouTube had way more and way better features than today's YouTube. Basically what you would do is you would go down to the comment section, click on the comment, click on attach video or response on it. There's a reason why so many old YouTube videos have the re before the videos, because people would type that there to let people know that it is an actual response to them. And Eric got tons and tons of these responses. Most of these videos are trolls trying to scare him.
Dear Eric Douglace, it has come to our unfortunate attention that you are trying to silence all Justin Bieber haters. This act of attention-seeking will be the last one you will make, and we will make sure of this. You now have our undivided attention, something that will bring you down once and for all. This is a warning. You have our attention and hate. This is a call to the Legion, a call to bring down this kid. We are anonymous, we are Legion. We do not forgive, we do not forget.
Or waste time.
Hey haters, Justin Bieber haters! Me and my husband Fred would like to have a little conversation with you about hating Justin Bieber haters. Isn't that right, Joseph?
That's right. Basically, what we want to say is that all you haters of Justin are doing a great job and keep it up. Pretty much this guy who's telling you not to be a hater, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's stupid.
Then there were genuine criticisms.
The problem is, he doesn't realize how harmful it is to him.
Then there were the parodies.
I'ma find out so I pee. I'ma find out so I pee. I'ma find out so I pee.
I mean, just think about what Eric was thinking when seeing all these videos storm his comment and about section. It must have been overwhelming. The comments were no better, saying things like this. More on that later. Yeah, things were bad in his comment section. It may be one of the most toxic comment sections I have ever seen. Then I look at his channel's comments, and oh my, they're as bad, if not worse. Eric then made another video following up his original video, just pretty much doubling down on everything he said prior. His video basically acknowledges the criticisms he was getting and saying that he was preserving Justin's talent and protecting him from the internet.
He is preserving Justin's talent. I mean, something needs to be done about all the Justin Bieber haters.
At this point, some, and I mean very few people, like Mr. Repsion and One Pot Chef, were people who knew the internet well and the website well and could see right through them. Both of them were telling Eric to take down the videos so that he wouldn't be bullied more, but he did not listen. Something else of note is that Eric Douglace's glasses were his signature style. In fact, if you see thumbnails or memes about him, you will either see shirtless Eric or hoodie sunglasses Eric. Just wanted to throw that out there. Eric would get even more publicity and attention on him when Life in Intent made a video about him. I cannot find his video. I have not seen the video, but the title of the video is called Must Watch Rant, Declaration of War Against Justin Bieber Haters. I don't know what was said in the video, but allegedly, according to multiple articles and Eric himself, Life in Intent told people to harass and clown on him in his comment sections.
You know, you've been encouraging, I've seen your video, and you've been encouraging people to come to my profile and start sending me personal messages. You've been encouraging people to harass me and threaten me and stuff. And, you know, I know who you are. I've looked up your criminal record, and I know your past. I know who you are, and I'm declaring war against you now.
Which wouldn't surprise me, knowing this person in his future did some pretty terrible stuff, let's just say. Stuff that warrants his own video in the future. This would then start a flame war between the two. In fact, Life and Intent made a whole blog dedicated to this war, and especially hated Justin Bieber uploading Justin getting hit with a water bottle. Now, some of you may be thinking Eric is lying about his criminal record. However, that's actually the truth when you look into some of the shady things he has done, but again, that's all alleged. I don't know for sure. As you also may have heard, he said that he was going to take down his channel. This is probably the worst thing Eric could have done. People who believe that he was being serious the whole time thought he was censoring the harsh truth. People who believed that he was a troll still called him out, saying this would make his life worse and he would still be censoring and harming someone else's channel. Douglace at this point had no allies. The trolls didn't like him and the YouTubers didn't like him. He was all alone in this period. Life and Intent would respond and allegedly double down on the war. Like in his first video, Eric started threatening people, saying that he would leak their IP address and he would hack them. He threatened 4chan, Anonymous, and Life and Intent, saying that he would hack them. There is no video I can find of him saying this. However, there are many responses to Eric about the situation, even threats.
Hello, Eric Douglace. It has come to my attention that you made some video. You said you were gonna hack our website 4chan, but me and Anonymous decided to reply and do something. If you are going to hack 4chan, know that we already have your IP address and your phone number. You should reconsider what we did to Boxy in 2009 and put up an apology as a reply to this video. This is a serious case and should not be considered lightly. You do not want to become the cancer of the internet. We are one. We are many. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Expect us.
Keep in mind, while I don't think most of these people claiming to be anonymous are actually anonymous, but anonymous impersonators went after Douglace. But in my opinion, what was even worse that he targeted was 4chan. An unwritten rule on the internet is you don't target or challenge 4chan. There is a reason why all the creepy internet videos on the internet 4chan is mentioned. I'm just saying. Eric and Life and Intent continued their conflict onto ManyChat, a now defunct site similar to Zoom, I guess you could say. The first part is just an abomination. Pretty much it's just the two of them yelling at each other.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me? One thing is going to end everything. Yes, you. You want to hear it? That's right, Eric. Actually, I don't want to hear any of the bullshit that comes out of your mouth. You ain't gonna do shit. How clever. Oh my god. You ain't gonna do jack shit. How clever. You're not gonna do jack shit to my account, to other people's account, to their website. Nothing. Right. We are waiting for the hack, my friend. By the way,
part 2 is where the real meat and potatoes are. This is when Eric would hack Life and Intent after Life and Intent kept pressing him to do so.
Eric, hack me right now. Sure. Find one thing that you can find and hack me. Do it. Hey, Life and Intent. Life and Intent. A clear message to you. Everybody shut up. My friend had successfully accessed your blog account that you've made. The blog account you've made geared towards hating me and bringing me down. I know it. Okay, he's just messaged me on MSN. He has hacked your account. Go see it now. What?
He may be right, but there's probably too many sites for him to get them all. And there's still me, who he's not going to hack, and you, Jack Silms one, and you, Ryan, and you, Extra.
Eric Douglace, shut up. Fuck off this channel. Oh. Eric Douglace, the person who posted at 1244, he's an imposter. Get off this channel, you little shit.
Late. Suggestion for you. Make a new
Alright, how did you do that?
right now.
Wait, you might actually... Wait, stop. You might actually want to just go... Wait, you might want to get a fucking antivirus software, you little dumb shit. You might want to get antivirus software. Just scan your computer right now, and I guarantee there will at least be 3 Trojans and 1 backdoor on your computer. Go, just do it now.
Uploading viruses and hacking are 2 different things.
Alright, that was easy.
Ooh, did you get rid of the viruses?
Now the screen flicked, and it's taking me something called spyware doctor of some sort. I'm not sure what it is. I have anti-software on this thing. Eric, how are you actually hacking since you're so good? Now the screen flicked, and it's taking me something called spyware doctor of some sort. I'm not sure what it is. I have anti-software on this thing. Eric, how are you actually hacking since you're so good?
Your life in the tent, is this log yours?
Yeah, this log actually is mine.
See, I've given you guys the proof. I've shown you I'm capable of doing... Wait, I backed up my claims with proof.
And we
now
still
it's
don't
your
care.
turn to surrender and to apologize. Otherwise, I will hack...
Alright.
I still f***ing hacked it. And you know what, Life in a Tent? Your Facebook account is next. Facebook account is next.
Bullshit. Bullshit, that's something you're never going to get.
I guarantee you 3 hours, 4 to 5 hours, I guarantee you Facebook account hacked. Oh, Life in a Tent. I'm just checking your blogspot right now. I see it's connected to your YouTube account. Are you f***ing that stupid? Your YouTube account is pretty much mine now.
Yeah, that's not even hacking, that's dumb.
By the way, Life in a Tent, your brother is f***ed. Tell him that. As a personal message from Eric Douglace to your brother, tell your brother he's I know his personal website. I know everything about him. I'm going to be initiating a DDoS attack within the week against his website. Because, you know, I've noticed he's keen on the war as well. And if he wants a war, that's what I'm going to give him. So, yeah. Oh, Life in a Tent. You wouldn't believe what I'm even doing now. 2 seconds. Your YouTube account, Life in a Tent. Check your second video of your stupid brother, yep, second video on Life in a Tent's account. I have access to your YouTube account, Life in a Tent. I've taken your password and I've totally changed it. I've changed your password, you're not gonna get it back. I've changed the title of the second video, you dumb shit. You go on his page, YouTube/user/Life in a Tent. Yeah, YouTube/user Life in a Tent, and you can see on the second video down from the scroll down bar where you can see all of his videos. I'm actually not going to delete. I'm not going to delete every video. Get that into your head. Oh yeah, I'm not going to do it, and I'll tell you why. I will tell you why.
All right, Eric.
I'll tell you why. I'm going to give Life in a Tent a week to apologize. Day by day, I'm gonna gain access. I'm going to gain access to more. The war's just begun, you idiot. It started today. It hasn't ended yet, and
I'm never going to apologize to you, ever. Because even though I may lose my YouTube account, it doesn't matter.
Bank account.
I'm still going to stick up.
Bank account.
For the campers. No,
I'll publicize your information, your personal information on the internet.
Then you will be arrested.
I'm not going to get sued because he doesn't know where I live. He doesn't know who I am.
Yes, but you will definitely get arrested. See, that's against the law, and we could, report you to the FCC.
But I'm not in America at the moment. I'm not in America.
No one cares.
I'm not in America at the moment.
Coming international.
Good luck coming to the Cayman Islands, you idiots.
Eric, who's doing that?
And we all see
No, really, Eric, who's fucking changing my account? Eric, I'm telling you right now, man.
I live in the
Change my
Cayman
about me
Islands.
back and give me that password back.
I live in the Cayman Islands. I don't live there, but I'm vacationing in the Cayman Islands at the moment. You guys cannot sue me.
And we can sue you when you get back.
You guys cannot sue me. What if I don't go back, you
Then
idiots?
stay on the Cayman Islands. Who lives there?
Actually, no, not true. Not true. In the video a month ago, the background was totally different. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for admitting it, you dumb. Thank you. See, I don't live there, you dumb idiots.
Eric, check this out. Check this out, buddy.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you want to me, but you're never, ever going to take away people's freedom. Ever.
And that's what this war was all
You understand
about.
that? You understand that? This isn't about Justin Bieber.
Yes, it is.
You haven't even mentioned anything about Justin Bieber.
Yeah, because it's a war and a war started. You've had a week. You've had 2 weeks. You've had 2 weeks.
You know what? You may have changed.
No,
you
it
may have
doesn't.
changed my channel. That's fine. But I am going to get that back.
Yeah, right. That's because I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I don't wanna take his entire I don't wanna take his income away from him. I don't wanna take life in his income away from him. I don't wanna take his career just away from him just over Justin Bieber. I don't wanna do that, alright? This is about Justin Bieber. This whole war was about Justin Bieber. Live in intent right now, I'm gonna kick you offline. Ready?
3.
In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna kick you offline.
You can't have a time to
30
kick me off.
seconds, count.
You cannot have a time.
Count.
You can't have a time to kick me off.
Just kick him off now.
I'm not gonna kick him off now. This is the greatest moment in my life.
Oh, this is fucking good. Oh my god.
Who's crying?
Yeah, girl. Lily, actually.
You know, I'm not going to apologize to you, Eric. I don't give a damn. I don't give a... How's that?
What he doesn't realize is that him doing this isn't going to change anything.
Not the blog spot. You got me to do too. And I'm not going to apologize. I'm not doing it.
So yeah, he then hacked him and the harassment just got worse. When Anonymous allegedly leaked his phone number.
Hello, who's this? This is Eric.
What's your name, scumbag?
What the fuck? Who's calling?
Overpile!
Fuck?
Hello, who is... Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. You scroungy little fuck! You little piece of shit. I got your name. I got your ass.
Excuse me, can you stop playing that, please?
Do you suck dick?
What the fuck is... hello?
You little scumbag. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece. But you are a disgusting fat body. Ah! 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 Shit.
If you want to talk to me, just please talk to me, but don't fucking play these fucking clips or whatever you're doing. Can you fucking tell me who you are?
Comedian. I'll bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Who is this? How did you get my fucking number?
Well. Oh shit.
Oh no, don't tell me they've leaked my fucking information all over the net. Fuck. How did... How did they fucking get it? Is this fucking anonymous or something?
That's right. Ah! You little scumbag!
So don't tell me you're fucking anonymous. Please.
That's right. Do you suck dicks? Do you suck dicks?
Please. I'm getting all these calls now. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking change my phone number. Please. Can you just stop it? You guys are ruining my fucking life. Where the fuck do you come from? Just fucking... Just stop calling me, alright? I'm trying to fucking sleep. I haven't had, much sleep. And, my parents are mad at me. They've stolen my everything. They've taken away my computer. They've taken away my webcam. And I just have to use my mom's computer. Just please stop ruining your life. Don't you have like a heart or something? Just, oh my god.
Thank you very much.
You just keep playing these fucking things. Just please call me anymore and tell you
And what if I told you it is only going to get worse? Eric would then release videos claiming to begin legal action against Outback Zach and Life in the Tent, making this whole situation drag out longer. When I was writing this script, my mind was mush, let me tell you. Now, I have no idea if he was trolling at this point. A part of me says he was being serious, but looking at most of the evidence, it seems that he was still trolling to get more clicks and views. Many people started to be enlightened by the fact that Eric was a troll. Part of the reason was due to his relationship with Josh, YouTuber. Josh, YouTuber, was a known troll that sided with Eric in the Justin Bieber war, even appearing on his channel. But even before his allying himself with Eric, he made such hits like, "I support Scientology." YouTube was crazy back then, guys, let me tell you. Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed that he was a troll. Then later on, a Skype conversation was leaked showing Eric admitting that he was a troll.
He made me laugh a lot. I knew he was a troll, but
yeah,
he made me laugh.
So,
and then he came out with Jackson's one, and
yeah.
There it started off because
oh, cool. So
he released his video like a week A week like after, like maybe 2 weeks after and then I discovered it. So he uploaded the video. 2 weeks later, I discovered it. I saw it, and I contacted him and said, "Hey, how about I pose as your boyfriend, just to create some controversy?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that worked great. So yeah, that worked great. We can't hear you right now.
He accepted my
invitation.
Yeah, my idea.
Yeah.
And he's very kind to do that. And I just thought of making a video. It was a stupid little video of me.
Yeah.
With my hands just going up and down making love hearts. But you know, we deleted that video because it gave away like I was a troll. You know, that kind of got me into the game.
Oh, okay. So that's how it started. Oh, cool. Well, I've gotten many questions about if you make money on your site, the ads on your site.
I made millions.
No, but seriously, did you?
Okay. No.
No, none at all.
I hardly didn't make any money, to be honest. I didn't make any money off this venture.
So like,
there were no ads on my videos. The ads on my first website, they were paid for by, you know, the website was run by someone else. The owner of the website was just trying to make money off me.
Ah, I see.
Tell you this, the whole venture has opened a lot of doors. I've got many new friends.
Yeah.
New friends who are very skilled.
Indeed.
I've got lots of good connections. I got connections to people who have connections to the biggest YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, your uncle's in the FCC, so.
He's actually not in the FCC.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I actually live in the FCC is based in America, and I live in Donegal in Northern Ireland.
Sweet. But another question: what was the reason you did all this? Was it for attention, for fun, or just to evolve for the lulz? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything against Scientology or B?
Well, I can tell you quite simply. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna move my computer really quick.
No problems. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna mute my microphone just for 2 minutes.
Okay, man.
Rightio, I'm back. I just needed to get my computer upstairs, so I wasn't disturbing my parents.
Okay. Well, there's been a lot of people mentioning that they've seen another video of you telling that you were a Satanist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there such a video?
Yeah, I deleted it.
Oh, okay. So
people had saved it, you know.
Yeah.
They saved it before I deleted it.
Yeah.
You know, there's always those idiots who just
I know.
Just save it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Always download shit.
Yeah.
So, how many times have you done stuff like this? I mean, videos like this?
Oh, once. Really, once.
So this is the first time?
time?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, you seem quite successful, so to speak.
Yeah, I planned it out really well. Like, I planned everything brilliantly with Jack Swamp 1.
Yeah.
I executed it flawlessly.
So, was it you who first made the red on?
No, it wasn't, but I know who did.
Oh, okay. You don't need to put the blame on anyone.
Okay.
So you've...
It's probably best if I just show up about who posted it on
Yeah,
first.
that sounds good. So you got in about 1,500,000 views in 3 weeks. That's a lot. That's more than...
Good, yeah.
Yes,
It
it's...
actually got to 1 million in the first 5 days.
That's awesome.
First 4 days, yeah.
So a couple other questions. The guy Ballsmania on your channel, is he real or is he fake?
He's fake.
Faithful Kyle, is he fake?
Faithful Kyle, he's fake.
Rar Aaron,
He's real.
he's real. Benjer Duck,
He's real.
it's all good.
He's real, I think too.
And Weed2KR,
He's real.
he's real. But he's a troll too, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that pretty much sums my interview up. I thank you, Eric Douglace, for being such a brave person to take this interview, and good luck in the future.
Okay, I just wanna, I'd like to thank you for interviewing.
Something else of note about this was Eric was going to come out as a troll, but the video was released earlier than he wanted to, allegedly. So, like I said, more and more people started to realize he was a troll, but generally were in denial. When people were trying to let people know that he was a troll, Life in the Tent allegedly was still trying to keep the war going, even when things were dying down. You see, Life in the Tent was getting tons of views from this, and if this is true, I can see why he wanted to continue the war as long as possible. After all of the drama and insanities that occurred, Eric would upload a video called Apology Video, and this could have also been titled My Final Video. Again, most of his videos have been scrubbed off the internet, so I can't tell you for sure. But anyway, take a look.
Hi YouTube. I just need to get something off my chest. You know, ever since, like, when I started this whole little thing on YouTube, I thought this was just gonna be like fun and games, but you know, it turned into something serious pretty quickly, and, you know, I had, like, friends of mine, like, telling me to take the videos down, and, you know, I should have just listened to them, because, you know, now I have, like, people, literally, like, neighbors who know who I am, like, and who know where I live, and they're knocking on my door, like, 12 a.m. in the morning, trying to wake me, and my parents are up, and, you know, my parents are just completely mad at me, they're just, like, fucking... My parents are just completely mad at me now. I can't, you know, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't do schoolwork, I can't do anything. My teachers are mad at me, and I was put on a detention because I haven't been concentrating on school much. And, you know, I just wanted to be a little bit famous, for goodness sake. I just wanted a little bit of attention, for goodness sake. I put my heart and effort into this to make it entertaining. And, you know, I wanted to get an acting career. I wanted to like, get, like, a signed or something, you know, because I wanted to get into the acting business, for goodness sake. I wanted to make this, like, good, but, you know, it's just totally against me, for goodness sake. I just wanted to be, like, as I said, I just wanted to have a little bit of attention. I just wanted to have something outside of my school life, because, you know, I'm saying on school so much, but now that this has come along, I'm not, and then, you know, my teachers are mad at me. Everything is, like, going totally wrong. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, my life is, like, totally ruined, for goodness sake. My life is just totally screwed. I have, like, nothing to live for anymore, and, you know, this sounds, like, a little bit, like, you know, I'm overreacting, but, you know, I'm not overreacting, because, you know, this thing is just, like, totally screwed my life up. I mean, like, how am I gonna get a job when I'm older, for goodness sake? How am I gonna, like, do any of that? Like, how am I gonna, like...
How am I gonna get like someone to employ me or something? How am I gonna feed my family? Like, everyone knows that I'm from the internet. Everyone knows that. It's like everyone's seen my video. Like all the employers, most of the employers have seen my video, and they're just saying you're from the internet and you're not getting a job. Like I'm gonna work in McDonald's, and I went to the local McDonald's franchise the other day, and they put me off because everyone, all the staff at the workplace were just telling me about my video and saying, "Hi, you're that kid off that YouTube thing." And I got fired. They needed to put me off because it was distracting. I can't work anywhere. This thing is just totally ruined me, for goodness sake. It's just totally ruined my entire life. I went back to my house after my shift after when I got fired, and I saw people jumping around, yelling outside my window. It's 8 o'clock, and my parents are trying to sleep. My parents are just totally mad at me. Everyone, my whole life is ruined, and I've got nothing to do. I just wanted to be a normal kid on YouTube, for goodness sake. I just wanted to be I want to be normal. I don't want to be. I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to make videos like this anymore. I just want to be a normal YouTuber, for goodness sake. I don't want to offend anybody like I did. I don't want to do any of that because I'm over that now. I'm seriously done and down with that, for goodness sake. And people know where I live now, and my neighbors have gotten on to me. It's just it got too big. It just got way too big too quickly. I just want to ask for some forgiveness, for goodness sake. Okay, guys, will you forgive me or not? I don't want to be I mean, look at me. I'm crying on camera at about 1,000,000 people are probably gonna watch this. Guys, I'm just asking for some forgiveness, for goodness sake. Just give it to me. This is my account, for goodness sake. If you're not gonna forgive me, stop harassing me and shit, because it gets me, for goodness sake. I mean, you think it's all fun and jokes, so it's not fun and jokes when you have people giving you death threats, and some of whom have your dogs, and you're posting your information and stuff, and saying that, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, it's just everything went down the drain since I came back from my holiday overseas. Everything just started fucking up. I just worked so hard on this, for goodness sake. I put my blood and sweat into this whole project, to make myself the whole war against Justin Bieber thing. Everything started fucking up since I got back home from overseas. I came here and everyone started recognizing me instantly, for goodness sake. Guys, what I just want forgiveness. I just want to say I'm sorry, and I just want some forgiveness. Just say at least make me feel better. Personal message me or something, because I just feel my life is ruined. I can't do anything. Alright, I'm gonna go now. It's tough.
So yeah, it was pretty much 7 minutes of Eric Douglace breaking down. Most people who were responding to Douglace warned him about his internet antics harming him in the real world, but he just didn't listen. I do believe that he was harassed and doxxed from what the evidence suggests, and I do believe that he is being sincere, because it is obvious that his parents probably found out and that people didn't hire him and people ostracized him. Now, there are more details about his trolling we will get into, but the reason I do believe it is real is because when his channel was still up, all of Justin Bieber's videos were taken down. We are now rounding the corner on this situation with Eric Douglace. On December 25th, 2010, he admitted that he is a troll.
Good morning and welcome to First Troll's Morning Show. Today's guest is very known troll Eric Douglace, who agreed to tell us few things about his trolling saga. Well, good morning, Eric.
Eric admitted he was a troll in an interview he did with Trolls News. This reveal showed much. For one, Eric is probably from South Africa, and it showed that he did all of this for attention and to spark controversy.
Why did you choose Justin Bieber's haters as your trolling target? Did you do some kind of research or did you just dive into it?
I chose Justin Bieber haters as my trolling target because, number one, Justin Bieber is he's a very hot topic of discussion. He's always, 90% of the time, he's on the front page of Twitter. Secondly, at the moment there is a plethora of Justin Bieber haters, and most of them if you look at the demographic, they're adolescents, and basically they're the ones who really, when you think about it, that they have a lot of power on YouTube. They control what videos are on the front page, and so on and so on. So I kind of knew that this whole thing would create a lot of controversy because I was trying to take advantage of that specific group of people. I knew they'd respond to the character I was portraying, and I knew they would respond to the message my character was trying to get across. So that's all I really needed to know. Also, just from personal experience, I know Justin Bieber is without even doing any research, I already knew that Justin Bieber was a very controversial topic, and messing around with the whole idea would generate a lot of publicity, and it did. It did.
He also seemed proud of himself, creating a legacy as a good troll.
My belief is that there is a fine line between being inspired by somebody and copying somebody. Of course, I feel that there are a lot of YouTube trolls who will be inspired by what I have done, and who will go on to supersede what I have done. But all in all, the schmucks that are copying me, they have no chance, because automatically, I'm seeing videos like Declaration of War Against Atheists. If someone puts that phrase, declaration of war, in their videos, that phrase has been associated to me, and people know I'm a troll. So of course they stand no chance, and also they're ruining their reputation in the future if they want to go on a trolling saga, because people will associate them to being a troll. You know, once something's on the internet, you can't take it off, you can't do anything, and yeah. So if you're gonna troll, be original. Don't swipe ideas, don't steal concepts off other people. Be inspired by them, but do not copy them. That's what I have to say.
He then thanked Life and Intent for giving him fame.
His camp has actually made me famous, and thanks a lot, Life and Intent, you stupid schmuck. He played a big part in this war. Now, I got him a lot of subscribers. You know, his viewers did comment on my videos. That sort of, I suspect that his viewers played a huge role in getting my YouTube video on the front page for several days, also Outback Zach as well. I guess I did act to provoke him. I didn't know exactly what he was going to do in return. I didn't know that he was going to release the video of me being beaten or whatever. He did act in accordance to how I would have wanted him to act if this situation was played out again. Basically, I think I trolled him pretty good. I trolled him and his stupid little campers flawlessly, nearly flawlessly, almost flawlessly.
Eric would then go on to say that this experience helped him in his career and acting skills.
Do you think you were enriched by this experience?
Yes. I've made several very good friends from this experience. I've met several people in real life who've recognized me. I've developed a friendship with these people. Also, I have a lot of resources at my disposal from people who support me, of course. I have connections to some pretty savvy YouTubers. I guess they're good assets to have. But mainly, I have learned several good life lessons. One of which is to always be skeptical. Never give away your true motive if it's ugly. To anyone, in fact. Only the people who you really trust. Of course, I didn't want to give away the fact I was a troll, but I sort of got cocky during this whole experience and started telling people. That was a big mistake. That was a very big mistake. Also, I think that this experience has vastly sharpened my acting skills. But that's about it. Yeah, so I've got friends, got resources I can use, got connections, and sharpen my acting skills.
It was an interesting interview. I wish the host would have asked some tougher questions like the hacking situation, but it did give us reasons for why he did what he did. The apology video and the interview basically came down to this. He wanted to be an actor. So he was trying to get famous somehow, and this was how he was going to do it. He wanted to spark controversy, and Justin Bieber was the perfect target at the time. I have to give Eric props. He was a good actor. He fooled a lot of people. Before I get into Life in the Tent's response and Eric Douglace in the aftermath, I wanted to quickly mention some rumors I heard. Eric allegedly was abused by his father. He mentioned this in a video saying that he will quit YouTube if people apologize. He also mentioned Life in a Tent uploading a video of him being beaten. Now the current speculation is Eric was just trolling Life in a Tent and others, but I have no idea. Another rumor I found is that Justin Bieber reached out to Eric, but I literally found no evidence of this, only a blurb on Trollpedia, so yeah, just something I wanted to throw out. Life in a Tent would then respond to Douglas's interview in the comments. There are no archives or records of these comments except the responses, which gives all we need to know. How is it possible to have 19 thumbs up in time of writing this message? I don't get how people can like the fact that you're insulting someone's face. Intelligent conversation should be appreciated, not this. I have nothing against you, you're just returning insult. This is my outrage about people who thumbed this up. This caused mass swarms of people to just insult and rip apart Life in a Tent because he was just salty by the fact that his biggest view train was over. Trolls News then went on to say, Life in a Tent concept of censorship is quite different. If I were to censor your comment, it wouldn't be there. And you're missing the point of what I'm saying. Your opinion itself isn't my concern at all. What makes me sad is the fact that people like you are insulting someone. People are seeing you as the good guy, but you're not acting like one. I hope I could discuss this further, not here, because apparently I'm not expressing myself clear enough. Otherwise, you would understand. I gotta give some applause to Trolls News for just destroying Life in the Tent there. But after the interview, Life in the Tent, in a now deleted video, said that this was part of a troll that was a publicity stunt. Like, no one knew that to begin with. He would then comment on the situation a month later in an interview with Trolls News.
Well, I know a lot of people are wondering about the whole Eric Douglace thing. I personally have exchanged a few personal messages with the guy. He seems like an alright guy. You know, I wouldn't consider him my friend, but I have seen the videos that he did post. And the things he did say about me, he specifically said that he doesn't know who hacked my account, which I obviously don't know who hacked my account, and I'm still wondering to this day what it was, but to me it's just pretty much a dying subject.
So, the thing that sparked most of this drama was completely faked. He even said that Eric did not know who hacked his account, and it's obvious Life in the Tent does not think he hacked his account either. After the situation, Eric would go to rebrand his channel at first. His channel info after the situation said that he shouldn't have been doing all the trolling he did. It also said that he was a Republican Christian and would make videos discussing religion and politics. I used to have an archive of that, but I can't find it now. Sorry. He would then upload multiple other videos afterward. This is the only video at this time that survived. The video is called Christmas Equals Idolatry.
You better watch out. Get ready to cry. You'd better go hide, I'm telling you why. 'Cause Santa Claus will take you to hell. He is your favorite idol. You worship at his feet. But when you stand before your God, he won't help you take the heat. So get this fact straight, you're feeling God's hate. Santa's to blame for the economy's fate. 'Cause Santa Claus will take you to hell. Don't leave your kids with this red fight. Just like the priest, he'll rape 'em at night. 'Cause Santa Claus will take you to hell. You tell the children he is real. You know that's just a lie. To justify your own vile sins is the only reason why. So get this fact straight, you're feeling God's hate. Santa's to blame for the dead soldier's fate. 'Cause Santa Claus will take you. Oh, Santa Claus will take you. Yeah, Santa Claus will take you to hell.
It is auto-tuned by another creator, but it is the closest thing I could find. The last video he uploaded was I Love Rebecca Black, which was a cover of Friday. This was the hardest video I ever had to work on. I am not kidding when I say that. I spent hours and hours of researching this video, and I still don't know anything for sure. I especially about the hacking incident. There are 3 theories that I came across. One, that him and Life and Intent were working together, and that explains the hacking. 2, that Eric was lying and hired someone. The last theory is Life and Intent faked the hacking himself to fan the flames of the situation. I believe in the 3rd theory due to some of the things Life and Intent have been involved with, especially in the future of his YouTube career. The other thing that you have to consider, if this was a combined effort, then there would be no reason Life and Intent would allegedly want to continue this as long as possible, because he would just pay Eric more or shout him out more. I also have no idea if he actually had an emotional breakdown in his apology video. I have no idea if he was actually harassed as bad as he said he was in real life, due to the fact that Troll News was saying that he was good at fake crying. So again, I have no idea. So where is Eric now? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I checked IMDb, I looked all over the internet, and I could not find anything about him today. I do not know where he is or what he is doing now. My final words are this. I want to interview Eric Douglace. If you know where Eric Douglace is, please send him this video and Mr. Repsion. I would love to speak to them and hear what they have to say. Please do not harass them or, bombard them or leak private accounts or dox them. Please do not do that. Eric, if you are watching this, please accept my offer and talk over Skype or Discord or whatever. But anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and catch you in the next video. I am going to try to upload more and improve my content. I'm trying out more styles of editing. My next video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to do a follow-up with this video as a part 2 immediately discussing Life Intent, but I am going to upload something that not a lot of people know about. I'm hoping to get more information about it soon, but yeah, please do like the video and subscribe. Follow me on my journey. I'm hoping to get 1,000 subscribers this year if possible. But yeah.